Hi, this is the second video of regulation and coordination. How to teach your children how to regulate and coordinate their actions to your actions. The first video showed different exercises with blocks, how to get them to regulate and coordinate with your emotions and match your actions. This video is centered around getting more of their body involved and getting involved in anticipating your actions. So they have to, get their body in a position in anticipation of what you're going to do. The first exercise is directly from RDI book. It's called Car Crashes. I use trucks, and the basic concept is you stand face to face across from a person, and you both, you and your child count 1, 2, 3 and push your trucks and you smack them together. So then what you do is, once you get that down, then, and that might take a couple of days, to get it where they know it's 3, 1, 2, 3 to push their truck. Then after you get that down, you put an X in the middle, and you try to get your kid and you to time it where your trucks crash over the X. Now, of course, you want to get about 5 or 6 feet apart, when you first do this. Now, I first taught Jake, though, I put a line on the floor, and I would have him stand back maybe 8 feet, and I would teach him on 1, 2, 3 to push his truck and try to get it as close to the line as possible without going over. And that's the subtlety of his body movement. You want them to know how much force to use. It's important to teach our kids that, how much force to use when something, not to be too forceful, not to be too subtle. You teach them this. There are many exercises to teach them that in the RDI books and in the the RDI program. This is a variation of some of them, and it's very effective. So he would push his truck, and I would say, "Oh, you almost got to the line," and I'd mark where he got, and I would say, "Get closer." And that also is degrees of improvement, which is another RDI concept. They want to be able to see their improvement and try to do better. So you'll see that in this video. And then you'll see we did the car crashes across from each other. And then what I did was I went and I put it where we came from different angles. And Jake kind of had to time his truck to hit my truck at a certain time. And you'll see that in this video because I wanted him to anticipate. Because this goes hand in hand with soccer and games like that. You get soccer where you kick the ball to a person, you pass it to them, or hockey where you pass it, football where you pass it. You're throwing it where you anticipate the person to be. So that's the concept behind coming from different angles with the truck.
Here, okay, now push it to this line. Don't go past it, go right to it. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's get here now. Let's get it here. That was right here. Let's get here. Whoa! Yeah, right to there. Come on.
This is there?
Yeah, right to there. Perfect. Good job. 1, 2, 3. Wow, let's do it again. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Got it!
Now, another exercise you can do to teach your child how to regulate and coordinate with your body. It's straightforward from the RDI book. It's just walking I walk in the backyard with him. I just would walk in the backyard and we'd hold hands, and as we'd walk, I'd stop and he would have to stop. Then I'd walk again, stop, he'd have to stop. Walk backwards, stop, he'd have to stop. Then, after a week or two of him getting that down, maybe a week it took, I did it with no hands. We would just walk and stop, walk faster, stop, walk backwards, stop, walk to the left, stop. And that is important. And, he had a hard time. He struggled with that. And he took it he wasn't goofing around or anything. He took it very serious. He was really trying to do it. He didn't find much joy in it, but it wasn't really a game. And, like I said, he had a hard time paying attention back then because, that was another one of his symptoms. And so he would have a hard time regulating and coordinating his body with mine. Now in this video you'll see he obviously has learned this a long time ago, and he just is goofing around with it now. But you can get the basic idea still from this video.
Go. Come on, turn around. Turn around, ready?
And now once, you know, he had those kind of skills down where he can anticipate where something is going to be, the trucks, and he can coordinate his actions with mine, and I made up this game. And I would kick the ball to him in the backyard, or I'd roll the ball and tell him to kick it, and he'd kick it. Then I'd roll it a little bit to the left or right of him and tell him to kick it, and he had to move his body to kick it. Once I was getting him used to having to move his body to match the ball's action, I went ahead and made this game up where I would hit the ball on the roof, and he would have to catch the ball coming down, and he would have to anticipate where the ball was going to be. Now, I also let him hold the ball to kind of keep him involved in the game, where he's just not standing there waiting for me to hit it. And to give him a role. He's got his role, I've got my role, which is also good. And, you know, I turned this into a game. He really enjoyed that. And with RDI, you want to try to turn the exercises into fun games so the kids want to play, because kids learn from play. That's the #1 way they learn about social interaction and so many other skills is from play, playing with other kids and playing games. So I tried to turn this into a game, and I'd have his sisters out there sometimes, and they would be cheering him on, and kids from the neighborhood, and he loved it. He soaked all that up. So here's that game.
Nice.
I catch it.
I know, it's great. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Ready? Oh, that's a high one. Here it comes. One-handed.
Yay!
And now once he had all those skills down, he's able to do an exercise like this, which is an exercise. It's really a game. But you'll see him doing this, and you'll see he has to time his actions to the ball's actions and to my actions. And it's a game. He enjoys it, and it's anticipating when I'm going to pitch it, and he has to swing and hit it. This is all, you know, really a culmination of the skills that I've been teaching him. He can, you know, get involved in games like this and enjoy himself playing games like this. And then, you know, hopefully kids around the neighborhood will play with him in games like this.
Okay, here we go. You ready? Nice. You ready? Whoa, you missed. You swung too soon.
Yeah, winner catch it. Good job, winner.
Here we go. Whoa, nice one, Jake.
It's hard.
Yeah, move back a little bit this way. That's it, right there. Here we go. Wow! You hit the pitcher, Jake. That was good. You ready? Nice.
I hit pincher.
Yeah. Okay, don't swing too soon. You have to wait for the ball. Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, you waited a little bit better.